Hello, ladies and gentlemen, my name's TechBand. Alright, folks. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Okay, as you can see behind me, I finally got some new toys up. And I learned something very important today. Always double check all your settings. Apparently, I've been doing all of my recordings using the particular piece of software I use for my these vlogs, using my webcam mic instead of the very nice Blue Yeti mic I own. So you'll notice the audio quality should have improved greatly. So, a couple things we need to cover here. I guess I'll cover the big news. And as you can see behind me, we may actually move this right now. So behind me, as you can see, I've got the TV and we have an Elgato capture card. So as soon as I manage to free my Wii U from the clutches of my sister, don't ask, I don't want to go there, I'm going to hook that up and we're going to start doing some recordings. The kicker is going to be how I set these recordings up. So, okay, and I'm going to have to move and move around, so if the audio comes and goes, I apologize. So, hopefully I can avoid pointing this at the ceiling this time. So, as you can see, it's behind me. So my options, and again, moving, and here we go. So, the plan is twofold. I'm either going to keep I'm going to take these off, because it's not going to let me turn around particularly comfortably. I apologize, I'm just kind of trash and cleaning up as we speak, I swear. Plan A is going to be have me face this way, and face the television as it sits on the wall, and kind of use this as my backdrop. You can see this is sort of my little display piece. I keep all my stuff here. The classic hat I wear, my vinyl collection. Now, and I guess I'll point it this way and point out. Alternatively, we might move the TV up there. So in that scenario, it's okay, Cords! Cords! Why have you betrayed me? Hang on. I'll get this figured out, I swear. So plan B there is, actually I could probably... Whoop! Jinx! No! Sorry. Jinx made a jump for it. Oh. How about it'd be basically set the camera here and have me face up and play from here. So that's an alternative suggestion. So, what do you guys think on that one? This is actually kind of cool to be able to do my vlogs with. Now, alternatively, and again, I apologize for all the movement in this one, and I'm sure the but the microphone's picking up what it can, but obviously, here's the mic, and I'm facing this way. Alternatively, the plan is a tripod, basically set up, and again, this is if we keep the TV in that position. I'm going to set up, and again, here, I'm going to switch while I face the mic so you can understand me a little clearer. I'm going to basically chill out in bed and have the camera point at me so I can look at the camera and whatnot. Obviously, figuring out where the microphone sits is going to be a huge element. For those wondering why I just had to do that, my monitor sits almost centered on my desk, but my keyboard and where I sit is not centered on the desk. So I have to have the camera off-center, otherwise I'm not in the center of the shot. One of the guys I work with, and you know who you are. Talking to you, mate, I know you are. Point out to me that it would make it easy if I look at the camera. The camera's up and to the left. Whereas I'm looking at the screen, I'm looking straight ahead. I apologize, I'm moving that sort of stuff this episode. So that's on the list of things I'm going to hopefully pull off in the next couple of... Hang on. Good webcam. Hopefully I'll be able to get that together for you guys in the coming weeks. Unfortunately, part of that issue is going to be Nintendo's content creator program. And don't get me wrong, I am a Nintendo fanboy. I mean, there's a reason I own... Oops, sorry, Vane. I have, both the Squid Sister amiibos and find their little concert, that live concert they did with the Vocaloids of them, hilarious. But their content creator program does pose a few stipulations. There's the right term. I can't, for example, they will not be quick uploads. They will actually be the videos I build the channel around for a bit, because it can take up to 72 hours for Nintendo to give them the okay and let them be released. They also get a cut of the videos. I will only get, if I put the whole channel to it, 70% of the profits. If I put just the videos, 60%. That's a lot. That's a pretty hearty cut. And it's if that's the way I understand it. Which makes sense. Somebody pointed out that Nintendo takes a bigger cut if you only just do the videos, because they're not getting the consistency out of you. Plus, they're not getting it from anyone else. On the ad bonus, though, they don't wait to pay you like YouTube does in batches of 100. They do it on like a 2-month basis. I mean, it's taking pennies. Oh, lordy. A little too much drink on Thanksgiving, what can I say? So barring that, that's going to take me a little while to get set up. I also think I need to still buy the games. I got 3 in mind. Right now I've got Splatoon on the Wii U, and I may do that single player as my opening act. See what you guys think. Again, let me know in the comments what you think. Everybody's using face rig, interesting. From there, I plan to do Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, because that one is an awesome game and I can't wait. It's one of those, I've been meaning to play it for forever, so I'm like, hey, I've got a YouTube channel now. Let's make it happen. And there'd be some things I would show, wouldn't show. For example, if it's just sailing from one keep to another, unless I know something big happens, I'll just sail on so you guys can see. Here I'm from one island, here I'm at another. Unless, you know, I'm doing a lot of sailing, then I'll just make an episode, do a lot of like mini games and whatnot. What else was I gonna do? Mario 3D Land, because hey, it's a Mario game, why not? And eventually Toad's Treasure Tracker, because one, it's kind of interesting and it looks cool. Plus, again, I can see how long my recordings are taking. Hopefully, with this software again, I've never actually used the Elgato, so there may be a week of me just kind of going, I got nothing, while I figure out the software and hardware of it. From there, it's really not that difficult. It's just kind of a hop, skip, and jump as I move along the path to get those online. I may actually be doing Darkest Dungeon, a game I've been meaning to do for ages. I was actually going to hold out till the Crimson Court goes live, but Pro Jared kind of started it, and it's like, if he's doing it, there's going to be people hungry for that content. I might want to show up and help in that regard. And that's, again, me kind of just trying to catch a craze, and also, it is a fun game. I'm not sure how I'm going to do that one in the uploads, though, because it can take a long time. So I'm either going to do, and like I'd skip like grind sessions, like if I'm just trying to get a few people on a secondary team or whatnot, I wouldn't have those in. Obviously I do boss fights, but I may only do like every third or every other week, just because no one wants to see, I mean, yeah, it's cool to see it, but if I only do one video a week, I'm literally on a week-to-week basis. The game takes 50 weeks, I'm looking at a year's worth of uploads, which is kind of cool. And then if I do it again for the Crimson Court, so that may go to a double, depending on how well I can record. I may actually do a test recording of a match after this. I think about it. You can see how my mind works. It goes one way, and then it comes back around, and then it comes back around, and where was I? Right. So those are on the roster. The last of the Dungeons of Dredmor, that first batch, is up. I'm gotta do another batch of that, so that'll come up. That'll be great filler, because it's really quick. And I found I can, in fact, if I start the upload first, still get really nice downloads for the overnight. So I may be upping my content just because I can make it. But I got a quiz video from the World of Warcraft stuff coming out. That'll be kind of fun. I got Secret World back online, so I may grab my buddy Warrior, and if he still... Is he still on the channel? Actually, I don't know if he is, now I think about it. Whew! Maybe grabbing Warrior and trashing Orochi Tower, and hopefully I'll have that up in the next couple of days. Shouldn't take me too long. And from there, I don't know. The Division just saw its next big update, the survival update. I'm not a big survival game fan. Maybe because I started with like Survival Kids on the 3DS. It's like, this is fun, but it feels like it's just a gate mechanic. It's like, can you maintain these stats long enough to upgrade to get through your challenges? Yes, these puzzles are rudimentary, But do you have the ability to survive that long? And that kind of bugs me. That said, I think it will work in the Division for me a little more because it's smaller. It's not. There's a clear path. Get to the cure. Getting there requires you deal with all these elements that are coming in, and it is a set of game challenges, but there's much more to it. You have to find gear. You have to find survival gear. You have to do this. So I may try it. I haven't actually tested to see how well the game plays after I've upgraded the RAM and the rig. I'm not sure I actually mentioned it. I upgraded my RAM. I'm now at 16 gigs from 6. Big upgrade. And that has been a lot of fun. Fewer hangups, fewer issues. So hopefully that'll cross over into the game. I can't test it right now because that's still downloading. Oops. But that should actually be a lot of fun. And that may be one I have to pick up. From there, I'm kind of digging. I want to do, and I still Don't Starve, so I may have to work that in. Ugh. And I still need to keep playing World of Warcraft. Wow, I don't get the idea of subtle or moderation, do I? But that's it. This was actually recorded on Thanksgiving, so happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Hope y'all had some good turkey, and hope nothing burned. In the meantime, folks, my name's Tech Bandit. I wish you all good luck, good hunting, and safe travels. I'll see you in the next one, my benditos.